Hello everyone and welcome to Seven Sacred Sisters. I'm Sarah, and today I'm doing an intuitive tarot card reading for each of the zodiac signs for the middle of March 2021. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all of the messages will resonate with everyone. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt, and if it doesn't, I highly recommend that you A, leave it for someone else, and B, check out some of the other readings that apply to your chart, like your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, and possibly your North Node placement. I'm just going to take a moment now to play the singing bowl to clear the space so that we get the best energies for the readings today. So if you'd like to stay and listen to that, I will be doing that now. However, if you would like to skip ahead, please check out the description box below. There will be timestamps for when you can get into your reading. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. I have pre-shuffled your cards. I am going to shuffle a few more times on camera here for you, for good measure. All right. Oh, wow. High Priestess. The center of your reading. Sagittarius. What are the messages for Sagittarius? Spirit, what are the messages for Sagittarius? Okay. Two of Swords in the challenging position. I guess it's going to be here. It's the underlying energy for Sagittarius. It's the underlying energy for Sagittarius. Spirit. What are the messages for Sagittarius? Oh my. Three of Pentacles. Recent past, we have the Moon. It's crowning you as the Sun. Very nice. In the near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles. How you see yourself or how are others seeing you. We have the Five of Cups. In your field, we have Strength. Advice or action, we have the Tower, and the possible outcome, we have the Star and the Ace of Swords. Okay. I just want to see one clarifier here. Sagittarius for this Tower. What's this Tower card about? What's this Tower card about? The Magician. Okay. Getting that there's like a sense of control. There's an outcome that you want to either manifest or control. Some type of change in your life. That you'd like to have a say in, but let's see when we get there. All right, so at the core of your reading, we have the High Priestess. So this could be your energy, or it could be energy of someone around you, but in this position, I like to think of it as the energy of the person who the reading is for, so I would say that this is definitely your energy. There is some type of with this card, we get some type of indication of secrets, of a strong sense of intuition, knowledge, wisdom, some type of gift that is unseen, possibly, that you have that is quite considerable, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. This is also a message about intuition. In this card, we also have the full moon, and in the recent past, we have the moon. So you could be finding that the moon cycles have been really affecting you in this last little while here. We just had the new moon in Pisces, and we're going to be having the full moon here in the next week or so. So these two cards are definitely connected. Something here about intuition. I'm also getting that with having the moon in the recent past position. Moon usually talks about something that is veiled. This is Neptunian energy, which I believe is in Pisces right now. Don't quote me, but there is something here with Neptune being something that is kind of it disguises things, that it can create illusion. It can also be a sense of fear. So what I'm getting with the Two of Swords on top being in the challenging position to the High Priestess, I'm getting that there's possibly something in the last full moon that you that came up to be released that you weren't possibly aware of prior to that time. Something about a behavior you have, or something was mirrored to you. Two of Swords to me can indicate two sides of one person. It can also be that there is a decision that needs to be made that isn't being made. In this case, I would say that maybe there's a decision that you know intuitively that has to be made, but yet you're still feeling kind of stuck about how to make it, or there could just be an unwillingness or an inability to make a decision in one way or another. This also could indicate, and I'm also getting here with whatever she's putting her energy into, is it has this green kind of orb around it. And the Two of Swords, traditionally it's a woman sitting that has two swords crossed in front of her heart. So it indicates that there is some type of heart chakra blockage that I would suggest is maybe having an effect on what you are trying to manifest and build in your world. So there is going to be some type of decision that you're going to have to make, possibly by the full moon. Maybe you get some clarity on it. I'm getting with the High Priestess, like, this is a very intuitive person or energy. So I'm getting that as the moon cycle shifts here again, there will be some type of release. This could be within the next 2 weeks as well. I'm getting with the two of Swords. In the position of the unconscious, we have the Three of Pentacles. So why I mentioned about the heart chakra is that there's also these lily pads here that look kind of like pentacle energy. It's Three of Pentacles is someone possibly that you are working with to build something or create something. Traditionally, this is a card that has three people in it. One person is painting or sculpting, or is like a priest, and there's two people standing before him to get married, or there's another deck also has people like an artist, and then two people speaking about what it is the artist is creating. So people are working together to create something. Now that this is in your subconscious, I kind of wonder if there's this energy of your higher self trying to come in and help you build something, and maybe like in dream state as well with the moon and the High Priestess. Maybe there's something that you're building towards, but in the physical world on the outside, it's like you're stuck, like you don't know how to move forward, or you don't like the way that you have to move forward on the surface. It's almost like there's it's like you have to choose between two options, and neither option feels like it's going to yield a good result, possibly. So I'm getting that they're trying to, your spirit guides are trying to work with you in dream state to help bring in this happiness that you're thinking about. And I'm getting that, maybe one of the choices is so difficult to make that you really feel that what is at risk is your happiness. But in the crowning position, to have the sun, that means that you could be outwardly very happy. This could have something to do with children as well. So there's maybe a choice that you have to make regarding children that in your gut, you probably have some indication about how it's going to play out. But that could be something new that has come up, because in the recent past, again, we have the moon. So maybe earlier this month you didn't know how you were going to move forward with this to create this happiness, this joyfulness. It could also be that you have come into some of your intuitive gifts since the last moon cycle, and it's made you very happy. It's reminded you of how beautiful life is, how beautiful this reality is. And it's something about I'm getting something about being reminded of how to look at the world through child's eyes, seeing something with fresh eyes is what I'm getting with the sun card here. In the near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the single, happy, healthy person card. They don't want for anything. They've established a certain amount of security all by themselves. They're comfortable in what they've established, but also this indicates a sense of isolation as well, especially given everything that's going on in the world right now. This person seems to be in some type of well of their own. I don't want to say making, but it's like their own design. They are in isolation in their own realm. It's there's kind of like this pillar of light I'm seeing through it. So, and there's a depth of water indicated below the surface. So there has been some or there will be some time for you to be in isolation on your own, to spend some time alone to consider whatever it is this decision is. And again, the water here in the isolation is giving me the impression that intuitively you need this time to make the best decision for you. But it feels like you have to make this decision alone, like the decision is only up to you. Even though these two people seem to be fencing one another, I really think that this is a single person, or this is a decision possibly you need to make to be single if this is a love reading. And yeah, especially if this is regarding children in your crowning position. But I think that if this is not about a relationship, then this is just about you choosing to go with, like, to move towards whatever it is you're building, because it makes you very, very happy. And I don't know what this blockage is, like why there's some blockage here, because I'm getting very much with the High Priestess that intuitively you have a gut feeling about it working out. Like Three of Pentacles is a very positive card to have in the unconscious, and the Sun is, that's the best card in the deck. So we're gonna have to clarify what this is here about the Two of Swords, what this decision is about. How you're seeing yourself, or how others are seeing you. You have the Five of Cups. So if this is a love reading, it could be that you've had to separate from your partner, or there is some sense of loss here. There's something that you had to walk away from, possibly. Oh, I see. Okay, so now I'm hearing or coming to understand that the concern is that there has been something you've already built, possibly with this other person, and you think that will put, your happiness or even your children in jeopardy in some way. Because this person has the Two of Cups behind them, and the Three are spilt in the front. So the Two of Cups is often considered a card about love or romance, but I also like to think of it as, the divine is giving you one of the two cups, and you are showing up with the other cup full. So you are seeing the wholeness of yourself. And although these three are spilt, that usually it can indicate that there's, like in the Three of Cups, there's three people. So it could indicate that there was another person possibly involved that was, infiltrating on a situation. Or it could just be that it's just not the old celebration. It just doesn't feel like the happiness and joy, possibly, that you once had with the person. But there is some type of grief or loss. Also in this card, she's hugging a seal that appears to be alive, but this could also indicate a loss of a pet as well, or something that you really like. The seal represents the heart. I definitely feel like there's a heartache here of some kind, and especially with strength being in your field. When you're grieving, something that you really don't necessarily feel is strength. And again, in this case, the person is rescuing the whale here. But the whale also represents something that's close to the heart, that's worth rescuing. And this could just mean that, you have come to realize that you are valuable and you're worth rescuing. You need the strength to get through this grief, especially with the Tower moment on top here. Tower doesn't always necessarily mean something is bad, like something bad is going to happen, but it definitely indicates that something is going to change. And the only thing that's really ever constant in our lives is change. It's the only thing you can really, I hate to say it, but it's the only thing you can really ever count on, is that things will change. So even if something is difficult now, then the Tower brings news that, hey, it's not always going to be difficult. You're not always going to be in the state of grief. You're not always going to have to be, strong for other people and for yourself, or whatever it is that you're going through. You're going to need all of your strength. And I'm getting also as well that you are trying to take back control of your life in some way, shape, or form. The Magician has all of the tools at their disposal to create whatever it is they want to manifest in their world. And the Magician and the High Priestess together, this is somebody who intuitively knows something or has a gift that isn't visible to everyone. Not everyone has this gift, and not everyone can necessarily see it. And maybe that's just that you are a change maker. Maybe you intuitively know that there's something better out there for you, and you're creating that in your reality. In the possible outcome, you have the Star and the Ace of Swords. So the Star is all about healing. This is Aquarian energy. It's a very nice card to get, especially with the Moon and the High Priestess. It's indicating that after a struggle, there will be release, and all will be healed, and it's almost like you're coming to the end. You're not quite there yet, but you're coming to the end of a cycle, a difficult cycle. And the star comes in to offer some relief to what it is you've been through that is going to take some considerable amount of strength to wade through. Also, you have the Ace of Swords. So there is going to be some type of truth revealed, some new beginning in the way that you use your thoughts and possibly even your intuition. I'm also getting, and this won't be for everyone, just for some of you, but possibly your intuitive gifts have really started to come online, and you've decided that you want to use them possibly to be a healer, or, there is some indication here of you, oops, let's see what these cards are. There's some indication of you starting like a new business, possibly on your own, where you'll be like an entrepreneur. Sorry, it went all over the place. Yeah, I'm getting that there's going to be something new here. There's way too many cards. But something new that you'll be doing in work, or some new perspective that you'll be getting as a result of whatever this change is. I just want to clarify, what's this Two of Swords about? Spirit, what's this Two of Swords about? Yeah. Moving from rough waters to calm waters. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, so intuitively you know that this is what needs to be done, but there needs to be an allowing. I'm getting there needs to be like some type of release or allowing of this to happen. It's like the swords need to drop down so that you can move on. What's this Nine of Pentacles about? Ooh, these flew out. Yeah, Four of Cups, and let's... Four of Cups and the Death card. So something needs to transform. Certainly, again, I'm getting the indication of the threes. So I talked about the Three of Cups being on the ground here. Now we have, in the Five of Cups, and now we have the Four of Cups. So it's like something has been emotionally unsatisfying, and you need to move away from it. And also, again, we have what I was saying about the three. We have the three people. Now, these people are all doing something good. But again, here's this seal image again. So there's something that is falling away, for sure. Something is falling away. Something is changing. For some of you, it's possible that there's some type of grief or loss that's happened. Death doesn't usually mean a physical death, and I don't like to predict like that by any means, because it's not really nice to do that. But definitely something is transforming. Certainly something is changing, and change doesn't always feel good. It's usually for the better in the long run, but it's almost like that it's going to be better, but yet it's still going to be painful. Like, it's going to hurt more before it feels good again. Yeah, something is transforming. I'm getting, it's very much a relationship for some of you that's transforming. And there's some grief. Or I'm also hearing that maybe there was like a loss of a pet or something like that, and And that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. Why is the sun in the crowning position, Spirit? The sun in the crowning position, please. Let's clarify the sun in the crowning position. What's making Sagittarius so happy, Spirit? What's going on in the crown? Yeah. For some of you, definitely something is done and over with. I have the Ten of Swords, Justice, and the Four of Wands. So this definitely feels like a marriage. And these feel like the children possibly who are involved, or it could be the relationship. It could be like reminiscing that the relationship was once this beautiful, positive thing. Because the Four of Wands is stability. It's celebration. It's a marriage. It's a strong foundation. And with Justice being beside the Ten of Swords, it leads me to believe that something is out of balance, or this could be some type of legal dealing as well. So this could just be that you are separating, and this Two of Swords could be that you're actually, the two of you are fighting, and in the near future you're going to be this single, happy, healthy person card. So there is some type of settlement that's coming forward. I'm really getting that for some of you, like I'm really getting like there was a loss of like a family member or a pet or something like that that really shook you, and it made you, it was like, yeah, like I said, I think the camel that, or the straw that broke the camel's back. Like I'm really getting that something changed in a big way. Something fell away in a really big way, and it created this unfolding. Like I have the Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Death card, and the Five of Cups. So something big has happened here, or will be happening depending where each of you are on your journey. But yeah, for those of you in a relationship, I feel like you already know that this is happening. And the good news is that in the near future here, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card. So, if this is a legal situation that you will be provided for, that you've manifested that, and maybe you have a very good lawyer that's going to help you in this scenario, and that you have healing and a new start for whatever it is you're going to do. And I get the impression as well that some of you might be changing what you do for work. That this might be this change might be the thing that allows you to do something you always wanted to, something that makes your heart sing, that you're very passionate about, something you thought maybe even that you were going to be able to do in the past. Like maybe this relationship or partnership made you feel like you were going to be able to achieve that in the past. Yeah, look at that. Happy endings, end of a chapter. What a beautiful omen. Yeah, I was really getting that here with the Star and the Ace of Swords. Like this, whatever choice this is that you've had to make, I feel like it's for the best, and you know that in your gut. Like you have a gut feeling. I think probably in the past, in the recent past, even that you felt kind of scared about it. But with all these other cards, like with Justice working out in your favor to create a separation, to end something, and then moving on to greener pastures, because there is something that you're going to be able to build that you're happy about. So I'm still getting that message that Spirit is going to help you come in and build that, so you can have this happiness that it's almost like you are promised a happiness that didn't work out. Oh, look at that. I can't even. Here's the Sun. I was just talking about the Sun and how there was a happiness that you wanted to go towards that it didn't work out. So this is, it says here, conscious mind, masculine life force. So yeah, there's something that I guess was on your path. Yeah. I say I guess, but I'm getting a confirmation about it. Like I'm hearing, or I'm feeling in my body too, that there was something on your path that you're destined to do that will make you very, very happy endings. A sun in this card as well. That you are supposed to do, and it's like maybe this partnership, whatever it was, maybe it's even in business possibly, wasn't bringing that about, and it's like you knew intuitively that you couldn't be with this person anymore because they were just not going to make it happen. So it had to transform. It had to change. Yeah, and again, you've manifested this change because you are the high priestess, you are the magician. It says manifestation, what you desire, is on its way. That is amazing. You have the 3 sun cards and the magician and then the manifestation card. Crazy. It's crazy good. Okay. I feel like I'm going to pull one more card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle for you. Although it kind of feels like whatever comes out at this point might even be just redundant from the message you already have. This is a huge reading, Sagittarius. You'll have to leave me a comment and let me know how this is playing out in your scenario. Sagittarius. Oh, this one? Success. I'm hearing success at last. Like you've had to wait a long time. Or there's been a bigger a bigger, uglier process that happened before we saw these cards. And I'm also being drawn to look at the 9 of Pentacles. So it's something about what you want to build. It's almost like you're manifesting. You realized you had this gut feeling that things had to change. And it's like, because it's on your path, whatever it is you're moving towards, it's for you. You need to trust that it's for you. Whatever gift it is that you're going to be a healer, or you're using your intuitive gifts, you want to move towards that in your work somehow, you're going to have success doing that because you've gone through this extremely difficult situation, whatever it is for you in your scenario, and Spirit is like going to reward you for, like, I'm hearing doing the right thing, honoring yourself. Going through all of this is going to bring you success that you deserve. Wow. Sagittarius, this is a huge reading. I really enjoyed doing it for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. And until the next time that we can be together, take good care. Bye for now.